Share screen record dah. Hello, good afternoon everyone. So today we have the
Afternoon.
community scrum on 11 February 2021. So first I will recheck for the first. Yeah, actually there are some improvement on the community Trello board, but this is still under progress. But you can see the progress on here. There are some new lists. So for the meeting management, I had put the chairperson role, secretary role, and engineer role. So this is three things that we need to have on the Scrum. So the first is
Yeah,
chairperson. So chairperson need to inform meeting before sync up, begin using Slack, and lead and conduct the meeting, ask the progress in each initiative report card for each member, make sure every member have clarity, assign the next chairman, secretary, and engineer. So this is will be our what's called new culture for the next for the management meeting, and then for the secretary need to write down the breakout meeting and then write down the highlight in the meeting, and then also the engineer need to record and upload YouTube, also edit the title and description. Okay, so in here there are already three roles here, but I think currently only me can recording, so I just put my name here. And for secretary and chairperson, so for the chairperson we have Sasha now to join, so I will put Sasha. So Sasha can learn how to leading the chair as well. Let me it. And then also for secretaries, Sasha. Okay, yeah, and then today Om Rafiq will be the chairperson, and then David will be the secretary. Well, we will try Om. So just remember these things for leading the meeting. Yeah. Okay, thank you Om
yeah.
Rafiq.
I think this is not my first time to be a chairman.
Yes, you can show Sasha how to leading. Yeah,
Oh
sharp.
no. Okay. Thank you. I think it's Sandy already shared the screen. So we move now. David is now the secretary, right?
Yes.
Can you help me? Okay. Okay. First from the campaign program, can you open the first one on the top, Sandy? Yeah. I think it's partner repair contract. There's no update. Sandy, have you update the panel? Because they asking about the new panel regarding you and Lilith want to make it. Any update for that, Sandy?
Okay, so actually for the funnel, I had meeting with Lilis on tomorrow for check all the campaign and then the funnel. So because actually some stage is still like the activity, not the result base. So what I will do is what's called revision the stage for the its campaign. For example, like create partner contact list like that. I think create partner contact
Mm,
list, that's a result, but that's the activity, right? But the stage should be like a contract ready for partner like that, like the contract itself, the draft contract like that, that's the result. But the create partner contract list, that's a activity like that. So that's one of the example for the idea to refine all the states. But I will working with Lilis first to refine all the campaign, and then I will make the proposal for the new states for the all team. Yeah. Okay, and then
okay.
also
Thank you,
for
Sandy.
the, yeah, can I say one more?
Yes, please.
Okay, so for the what's called for the partner refine contract, so currently there is a friction. I believe from you, what should we do for the partner to make them sign the contract, right? And then uh, I had discussed with Lilis and then David also, and then Sasha. So we need to make a reward and punishment for the partner about the contract. So for the reward itself, uh, my suggestion is whoever partner that signed the contract on time, we can. This is still my proposal, right? But I don't know if this is acceptable or not. But there is like a two option. So for the partner that sign in the contract or extend in the contract, how about if we reduce the commission like 0.5, like for example like that. So for the that's for the loyal partner like that. So if the partner still for example like that, every year the commission is reduced like that, for example like 0.25 or 0.5. So what they get is like a, for example like a two benefit, like they have benefit and we have a benefit as well, like that. So for example like they expect like, oh, I need to stay with Bukit Vista more because
Tandy,
yes.
maybe David can put it the discussion management regarding the reward and punishment
Oh yeah,
to
that's
the
yeah.
partner because this is only for the update the campaign, Tandy.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I think we can discuss it more on the discussion management about the what is the reward and punishment for the partner, yeah, contract.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, David. Can you put it on the discussion management? Okay. Thank you. Next to the community trust, I believe we will start it on 145, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So we can skip it. This one first, and then this third one is main. Oh, by the way, welcome, Jing. Okay,
Hi,
just
everyone.
observe.
I'm just
Uh,
going to observe. I'll let you guys continue. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, Jing. Okay, next to the David, maintain partner by trust the clear report. Any update for this, David?
Yes. Okay. Uh, the update for today is that in the last scrum we have a problem with the bigger, and now the problem has been solved and fixed, because there was a problem in the back end Integromat and each other, and now we still have one payment anomaly from Airbnb and from Booking.com that were still detected on last month. Okay, just that.
Okay, thank you, David, for the update. Any question from the others? Sasa or maybe Tandy?
Okay, thank you. I think from me, I saw there's some stage here. Oh yeah, so my I know David. I saw there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are like a six stage, right? And then for the
Pipe, Tandy, pipe.
oh, oh yeah, five. So for the overpayment and underpayment, I saw there are still quite high category, right? Mostly on the underpayment. Do you already have what's called the solution for the underpayment, like, because I think mostly you are doing like a tactically, right? So there is anomalies, then you solve it. There is anomalies and then you solve it. Do you have something that like your plan how to fix this anomalies for the long term, for example like you fluently find this kind of anomalies, and then what is your action uh, for avoid or avoid for the next this kind of anomalies happen again, like that. Do you already make that analysis data and then your plan, David?
I have make a summary in each month
Hmm?
for this maintain partner trust, what caused that anomalous payment, and I think we have decreased in this month because we just have one one increasing in this month. Yeah, I have planned because in last month we have like in the SM, and
Hmm?
now we have SLA for that with HAR with Maria, so we can track anomalies fast than before. And I have got uh, Traveloka and Traveloka access to make fast to transfer it to owner. Yep, just like that.
Okay.
And I still for Agoda access. I haven't got the access.
Okay. So we
Okay,
do not
David.
really record here, yeah.
David, regarding the access
Yep.
for Agoda, you can asking me. You
Oh,
can ping me on Slack, so I can give the access for Agoda.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, maybe Pro Danny is any comment, Gabe?
Okay. All good, Om. So I just
Uh,
need to check the summary.
okay, to Sasa, maybe Sasa or Saja. I'm difficult
No, Om
to
Rafiq. Tasha.
Sasha. Okay, any question regarding this one? No. Okay, next, Danny, to community engage meeting. Can you click this one? So this is update from me. Honestly, I just the engagement is decreasing. Honestly, I just wanted. Why? Because I call them many times. I call all the partners didn't answer, and then if they WhatsApp me, just said, just come to my property, just come, and I want to talk, just like that. So I need to more time to meet them, and same like now, I need to going to Kamisama and also need to check the engagement, the campaign. Can you click, Andy? Click the table. Yeah, this is the update. So the appointment regarding contract don't have. The discussion about feedback is from 5 to 12. And also the information, Tandy will make the new panel with Lilis to make easy to another chapter or another person to read this one. So is any question from another person? Maybe Tandy, Sasa, David? Yes, Tandy?
Yes, I think this is like what I said before. So uh, there are for the funnel and stage there. I think there are still some like the activity based like
The
that. So
activity, yeah.
yeah, so I will discuss with Lilis and PD to get the correct stage for the like a result base. What is the good funnel for the result, so we can see actually there are the result and then not the activity, because like a creating topic or something, I think that's most like the activity itself, but what is the result that we want from the each stage like that. And then
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I think for the Facebook as well, I think we need also to make it like in the one funnel, so we don't need to screenshot like a two funnel like that. So I think I need to we'll discuss with Lilis and Vidi about that. Thank you, Om.
Okay, thank you, Tandy. My suggestion is if you want to make a new panel, so you can what is called make a panel so more easy to see the improvement from month by month. Tandy, for example, January you can see this one, February is decreasing or increasing. So is the everybody won't see the panel is more easy to what is called to read it and to understand. Same like what this Jing comment. This one is hard to understand at all because still blur which one is the activity and which one is the result. Okay, Sasa, is any comment for this campaign?
No, but recently I'm helping Kak Tandy by making the content right. Um, is there any feedback on how on where should I share the content? Currently, I share it through Canva, like for design. I share it to Kak Tandy. But if there's any um, kesusahan to download the designs and captions, maybe if there's any feedback, please say Please tell me.
Okay, maybe from Tandy first. I cannot hear your voice, Tandy.
Okay, thank you, Om. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think for the fit for the content, I saw there are there are some content that you make is creative and then inspiring as well. I think I just have two feedback. The first is what's called the time, the length of the video for the content. I think need to be short, but what's called short, but it's clear like that. Not too long like that because I think the last time is 8 minutes something. Yeah, I think you can make it like 2 or 3 minutes. I think that's good. So you can press it the content, and then also the next one. Oh yeah, I think you also can help to post the content on the other group, like the community group outside the face of outside the Bukit Vista Facebook group. So you can also inspire other people outside. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Tandy. From David,
Oh,
any comment?
Maybe Sasha first.
Oh, Sasa. Yeah, you first.
oh, okay. What do you mean by posting it in other group, Kak?
Okay, thank you, Sasa. So, yeah, so currently, mostly we are post the content on the our partner group, right? And then, for something that inspiring, for example, like your previous content is about the how to how to make the
Lampion.
decoration, right, for the Imlek. I think that's should be also inspiring other people, right? So you can join the group like the community group, for example, like community in Bali or community in Jogja, Airbnb or something. So you can also posting on there, and then maybe you can also attach the website of Bukit Vista. So this is kind of like helping for the branding as well. So uh, that's mean like you Bukit Vista have inspirational content for the other people as well like that.
Yeah. Any comment for
Okay.
Tandy? Comment, Sasa? I mean, is
Maybe.
Yeah, Tandy said maybe if
I
you
just want
can,
to ask.
yeah, David, let me first, yeah. Okay, maybe
I
what
mean,
is Tandy
oh,
conclusion is, hello,
Yes, Om.
yeah, what is Tandy conclusion is regarding the external and internal, Sasa. Internal is for only the partner. If you see the Facebook community and our internal, and external is mean another group like Canggu community is branding the Bukit Vista itself. Maybe the point is like the Imlek. What, for example, like from Bukit Vista, you want to say Imlek like like that. Maybe you and Tandy can discuss about the content. It's not about the thing was internal, but mostly like the general thing, the information about the general thing. Maybe you can post how to walk with Bukit Vista like that. No problem. I think it's no problem for that. Any question from you, Zaza, or you already understand about that? Before I going to David.
Um, Maybe we should go to Kak David first, and
Okay,
then I can
David,
give comment.
any comment for that?
not the comments. I just want to ask um, why we separate for the discussion about contract in the community engagement and but for the contract in campaign D Om NK. I just want to ask.
Oh, you mean the refined contract and between the community engagement? That you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the engagement is mean did I talk with the partner regarding the contract, and then the refund is mostly the the partner already signed the contract. I think it's we need to merger that one, Andy. About the can you tell? Can you write down? Maybe me and Dandy can have a sub discussion after this regarding
Oh,
the refund contract and community engagement.
okay. Okay, I will uh in the discussion, yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Is any comment else? If not, I will jump to next campaign.
Uh, Perfect.
Yes,
Yeah,
Dandy.
I think last comment from me regarding the David question for the why in the community engagement there are also the states for the contract, and then the on the refund contract also there are the states for the funnel, right? So yesterday I had discussed with Liz as well. This is need to be make it clear as well. So the result for the discussion is I will remove the topic on the community engagement, and then also on the campaign refund contract, all the update about the contract, like regarding the meeting on the contract, everything. So it's only there, and the community engagement, it's focusing on the something that we engage with the partner, but about the contract itself, it's separate. So not including on the community engagement like that.
Okay, thank you, Tandy and David. I think we already have the conclusion, so we don't need to have discussion anymore. And then next to the next campaign, maybe can Tandy.
Yes, okay. Oh, think that's
I think
yeah.
that's all. That's all, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all regarding the campaign. Is any question about the campaign? Maybe from the observers, Jing. Any question from the campaign before I go into the discussion management?
No, it's okay. Keep going to the discussion management. That's fine.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you, Jing.
Can
Okay,
I
yes,
just
yes,
announce it. So
yeah.
yeah, for yeah, because I believe in community in CM we are doing something, right? For example, like you collecting the data for the nyepi and everything. I think but actually we not visualize that the tax like that. So uh, I believe that I had make an example like that for the tax. So this is will make it clear from the for the other chapter, and then for the other team as well, what we are doing, like that, what we are doing, and then also will easier to tracking the progress of the tax itself, like that. So you can use or you can see my this is the example, still example. So this is like a after the discussion previously, we want to standardize the partner information template for the all the PRM, so all the information is same and then complete on the PRM. So this is the example, like the discussion, recording the discussion. What is the discussion between CM and marketing, and then CM with PD, and then the finance. Also, there's like the action list, but what you need to add here is the time. So maybe you can set the due date for the each action when you want to do this action, and then also the due date for the deadline of these tasks, like that. So you can also put the label of the tax, and then join the what's called the Trello board.
Board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
maybe for
Yeah.
Rafiq, maybe you can start to make it today the task that you need to do, and then I would like to see your card. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tandy, to reminder, and I will make it by after this. After
Mm.
the scrum, I will make it.
Okay.
And then we jump to if anything else is no question, please open the discussion management, Randy.
Sure. Mm, okay.
Did paper error because I sometimes to open the paper is very long time to wait.
Think
Is
the
somebody?
connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which one is the new one? Can you scroll down a little bit? Up. Yeah. Up. Yeah. This one. This is from release, right?
Yes.
Will making a community a SWOT help us to grow the chapter. I want. Can you open the what is called the picture on that one? Can you? Yeah. For the first, I want to asking Sasha first. What do you think about this? Did community
Yeah.
will
My
play
analysis
this one?
on the
Yeah.
strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats. I think the strength is that we have quite good relationships with our partner owners. Our weakness is, hmm, I think we're lacking in systematic in our system. We're still we're still currently searching for the best system uh, to use in our management. Opportunity is hmm, opportunity. We have other chapters to help us to grow our chapter. The threat is our um, I don't know. Wait. Let me think of the threats. Maybe um, the threats are the partner that doesn't want to uh, memperpanjang kontrak.
You mean the turnover, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's our threat.
Yes, Andy.
Okay, Om. Thank you, Om. Yeah, uh, I think,
I think it's Sasa didn't finish yet, Andy.
yeah, your question to general to Sasha. So Sasha will still confused. Like you said,
Oh,
what do you think about this like that? So I think you need to be more specific with that. Maybe you can asking like Sasha, like do you know like what is the SWOT is, and then like for example like something that more specific, so Sasha can more understand.
okay. I think Sasa understand about SWOT, right? So if you open the picture, I think everyone will be know. If you
Yeah,
click it, is what is the strength, what is the weakness, what is the opportunity, and what is the threat. I think it's, I think it's Sasa understand about that. Maybe
Maybe
I just keep,
my
yeah,
maybe my question is, uh, why we need to make SWOT,
to make, uh, you asking me,
uh,
right?
yeah, all.
Okay. This one is no, but what is our goal exactly? What do you want to achieve? So if we know the weakness we are, we can improve that one. And what is the threat? So we can improve this one. Maybe the threat or the weakness of us can be our strength. So that is exactly. I'm honestly what is called a little bit understand. It's not really fluent, but understand about SWOT. So what is the strength on what your chapter? What is the weakness of your chapter? So if you didn't know what is your weakness about your chapter, I think is you don't understand exactly what is your chapter. I think that is the so this is exactly a comment from each chapter member. So what is the personal? like Sasa, David, and you and me as well. What do you feel? But what is the weakness of our chapter? We need to know it. What is the opportunity of our uh, chapter? That is we need to know, attendee. It's not only the strengths one. I think it's the strength one. I'm agree with what this Sasa said. Our partner relationship is the strongest. What is called uh, what to do, right? What is the our chapter is the best strength. But we never know. Sometimes we are make a blur. What is the weakness? So we try to forget our weakness like that, but we don't try to improve it. That is I want
Mm,
to give it this to the floor.
yeah.
What we can improve to same like what I make it on the discussion management before, right? If 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 the partner is don't sign the contract, what is the what is called the things need to do. So that is the weakness, right? And then we find solution, reward and punishment. So that is I want it, Andy, because
Okay.
uh, on that same like what is our mission, what we out of control is decision, right?
Yeah.
What is like that. So
Okay.
maybe I will give it to you. What is the your comment
Okay, thank
this
you.
time?
So, uh, you think that why we need to make the SWOT is so we need to know first what is our weakness so we can improve it our strength, right? And then also need to understand the chapter itself first, like that. Maybe this is question to David. Maybe so. What do you think? How we can analyze our weakness? How we know what is our weakness? How we can analyze that what is our weakness itself from where from what like that.
Okay, from my side, I think uh, when we want to know our weakness, we first thing that we must do is know uh, what is our job, or and it we can make summary for our campaign or our job, and we evaluate what we evaluate until this day, so we know what our strength, what our weakness, um, from we evaluate ourselves first, and then we can know our weakness and improve it, maybe that.
Okay. I think there are still some ways to get the to analyze our weakness. Maybe to Sasha, do you have any idea how actually you know the weakness?
I think what we do before with Kak Lilis is like the best way. We collaborate with other chapter. Maybe someone from chapter A can help us to improve in this thing, and then when we collaborate with other chapter, then that chapter can give us feedback in other things, something like that. So
Okay,
yeah,
so get
collaborate,
from the
building strong.
other chapter, yeah. So, because I think they have other perspective or other vision to see
Yeah,
our chapter, so we can get any
yeah,
feedback from them. Okay, that's a good
yeah.
suggestion.
Because sometimes we can be too comfortable with
Yeah,
our own system, our own.
agree.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. On that part, I really agree. So, from David and Sasha, I think that's two ways to get or to analyze our weakness. Is the first we need to make the summary or the record from the performance last week. Sorry, the last performance, so we can evaluate which part or which stage it's not going well or slowing down. Then we need to find a solution from that stage, and then also we can gather with the other chapter, maybe like a monthly feedback from the other chapter, so we can get the feedback, what we need to improve on the CM, what is not going well in the CM, and then we can discuss it internal, what we can do to improve it, that feedback like that. Okay, so I think that two things, we got the conclusion. So that two things we need to applying, and then start that culture. Can we starting from this month for that?
Yeah,
So
Tandy. Yeah, thank you for your comment and also Sasa and David as well. So this one, I think it's happened 2 point as well, Tandy.
yeah,
If Sasa asking about the regarding the inter chapter or another chapter to what is called to evaluate to GM, I think we need to know about the data and also the internal things, external things. I mean, what is the weakness as from external? For example, like the data that we give to all the partner, did the partner is satisfied with us? We need to know as well. So from that, we will know what is our weakness exactly. For example, I just give a simple example. We send the data to the partner, right? And then the data said, oh, the panel is, I'm sorry, David, the panel is not good because it's sorry, the money is not good. So that is our weakness as well, right, in the community. So we need to know on not only the internal but also external. That I mean, Andy,
okay,
because Sasa and you only about the internal. So I what is called make a little bit a point to external as well. I think that's all from my side.
okay.
Maybe
So
to back to Tandy.
okay, so
What else?
there are one more idea from Rafik. Yeah, so we also can get the feedback regarding our chapter from the partner, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, got it. So I just thinking like, oh yeah, maybe what we can use it like using the rating. When you are finished meeting with the partner or discuss, maybe you can just ask the partner like, hey, how was this meeting? Can you give me the score like 1 to 5? Maybe if they get one, then we know like which part that we need to improve. Maybe the explanation not clear, or you still not solving the my problem or something. So I think that's we need to recording as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tandy. I think it's Jing to turn on the camera. You want to say something, Jing?
Okay, sure. I was just watching, but okay. So I'm watching. I'm actually giving some tips for Tendy on his leadership stack about this. I think this particular idea of doing a SWOT analysis is very important. This goes to the principle that we've been speaking about at the all hands for the past 2 weeks. In order to lead well, you have to be self-aware. You have to be really self-aware and brutally honest about where are you coming from, right? And I think a SWOT analysis is a step in that direction to become more self-aware, to become like, okay, what do I do well? What do I not do well? What is an opportunity for me? What is a threat for me? So that's a very good first step. All right. So the second part is I think this consciousness, I haven't heard yet, but why do this, right? What's the end purpose? Rafa kept on talking about it's important, it's important, it's important. But once you have the SWOT, what then? What is your next plan of action? I think you guys need to kind of dig down and yes, this is an analysis, but what are you going to do with the analysis once you understand? You'll have a list of strengths, you'll have a set of weaknesses, you'll have opportunities and threats. So how does that all connect together into a strategy? So I think that part I'm listening for, but I haven't actually heard that yet. The third part is um, I think right now there needs to be heightened levels of awareness. So I'm not hearing like the things that I would actually like the subtle things that are your strengths, right? For example, I would say that in your team you have a particular strength that nobody's mentioned yet. I think that strength is that you're local and a lot of the partners are local, right? That is a natural strength. You can understand the mindset of the property partner in a very direct way, right? In a religious way, in a cultural way, in a context that is very, very different than, let's say, if a foreigner or anybody else came in. That is a strength. That is a fundamental strength. There's also a fundamental weakness here I don't think anybody's talked about. Tendi, I think you were approaching that idea. That idea of what you said, I think needs to be expanded a little bit more. David kind of touched upon it a little bit. I heard Sasha go around it. But how do you know weakness is your weakness? You can actually discover a weakness systematically. What is it in your funnels that, despite all your best efforts, despite all your input, you still can't seem to get right? That is objectively a weakness, right? And what are some things I think that whatever you do, no matter how little time you spend doing it, it's always perfect. That is your strength. That's how you go about in discovering objectively where your strengths and weaknesses are. So I think this inventory of collecting your strengths and weaknesses needs to be sharpened. I think you really need to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. Um, the end result, I believe, is the end result. What you should find, ladies and gentlemen, is that you're going to find some weaknesses there, and that's fine, right? Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, but you're probably going to find a lot of your strengths. Now, Rafik said something about improving our weaknesses, and that's one way to go about it. Don't forget you have weaknesses, right? But also, don't get confused. A lot of weaknesses you just can't fix, right? Like Jing is a little bit rude sometimes, maybe, right? Or he has a bad temper or whatever. Maybe that's something that I can't really fix. But what I can fix is Jing can also inspire people, right? With maybe analysis or something. So instead of Jing trying to be less rude, maybe Jing should try to inspire people more by coming up with great ideas. That's a balance of like overcoming your weaknesses by developing your strengths further and further and further. So this happened to everybody who's been successful here at Bukit Vista. If you look at it, everyone who's been successful, they have weaknesses. They're not good at certain things. So it doesn't mean that they're not successful because they've been able to bank and double down and double down and double down on their strengths to finally get so strong in one area that it doesn't even matter that they were weak in the other area. They've rebalanced it. That, I think, is the critical path to the success here. I think you guys are right. You're developing the right instinct. You kind of like you're discovering a bit, but that's a weakness, right? Your discovery skills are not 100% yet. So you're kind of understanding you probably need some help discovering. That's good. That's going to bring in more insight. So by listening, that's the bits that I was able to get. Back to Jenny.
Okay, thank you, sir, for the good feedback. So yeah, I think this is for the all member as well. So I think we can dig down the idea and then get more like a clear result from the its idea like that. So we can make a strategy for the next like that. Yeah, I like that what we need to know is first our weakness, but sometimes we cannot really fix that weakness, but that's not our focus, right? We can focus it on our strength, so we can reduce the scope of the weakness from our strength like that. So I think that's we can focus on. So because I believe each person also have a different strength, then we can collaborate to make like a one big strength like that. Okay, thank you. Back to Om Rafiq, Chairman.
Okay, thank you, Tandy. I think it's one things that I be a bold mark on what is Jing said is please analyze your weakness. That is that is very good, right? So thank you, Jing, for the advice and everything. And then I think it's the time is 1:46. It's time for the community trusted. I give the floor and chair to the ladies, Cynthia. Please, Cynthia, the camera is on you. Please update on your community trust. Maybe Tandy, can you help to open the Trello of community trust? Thank you. The time is yours, Cynthia.
Thank you, Rafik, for the time. So yes, hi everyone. Good afternoon, and then welcome to the community page. And then, as we know that today we will have another meeting. But first of all, I'd like to check for our update first. Um, Randy, would you please open the yes to the funnel? Okay. Yep. So far we have right now. This is for 8 February. Yeah. We got the number is 235, and then on the progress is 12. And okay, for the respond, I think there's no update yet, and also there's no meeting as well. And then for the partnership, okay, there's no update. Okay, but since we have a meeting today, and then I think I would like to change to discuss a little bit about that meeting. Is Maria here? Okay, I think no, but I got an information that the meeting will be rescheduled to 4 p.m. this afternoon. Okay, I'd like to know from other first, like maybe to user, since I I know that you and Virginia is in contact. Is it already rescheduled, or is
It's
there
today.
any news from?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
today. So today in 1 hour, we have
Mm-hmm.
the community talk with Kevin Cherkas and Virginia Cherkas at Chucha. So
Okay.
they're like a high end fine dining restaurant in Jimbaran. I think Rafik probably knows Chucha. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Mm,
It's
yep.
2, it's 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Because India
Yep.
said reschedule it.
Yes, we got
Yes.
information it from Maria actually that Virginia is kind of like want to reschedule to 4 p.m. Vita.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So I'd like to ask to the floor to you guys, especially for everyone that will attend the meeting today. So we're gonna reschedule it to 4 p.m. Anyone could make it at 4 p.m., right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then that's already clear for that. So I will tell Maria for this. Then we could reschedule it to 4 p.m. Vita. And also for the moderator, today will be Nadia. Nadia, how is the progress, or do you have any friction so far regarding that?
And I was just checking some information regarding Kevin Charkis, and also I watched a lot of videos of his on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gathering information right now.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. And then it means that you are ready for the moderator today, yeah? So it will be rescheduled. And welcome, Maria. Maria, since you are the one that contacted with Virginia, and then we have discussed, we will agree with the reschedule time. So it will be rescheduled to 4 p.m., yeah?
Oke, Kak Cynthia noted.
Okay, thank you for that. So, yes, actually, for this today meeting, I think that pretty much it for the preparation. We already know about the time, the new time, and also about the moderator. We do have an idea, and I'd like to ask actually to Sasha and David. To Sasha actually, Sasha, it might be your first time join the C Talk, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Do you have any question that you want to add? So before the meeting, we can arrange the new question for that. Do you have any question to Chucha for today's talk partner meeting?
I think I just need to like just go to the meeting and then learn from it first. I think that yes,
Okay,
yeah,
then.
I'm kind of. I don't have any questions.
Okay, then it's okay then. To David, you will come to the meeting by today, right? Do you have any question you want to add?
Yes, but I have no question for now.
Okay, then. Okay. Thank you, David, and also Sacha. And to Maria, actually, I'd like to check the last time. Has the slide already changed to the moderator?
Actually, no, Kak. I don't change the moderator since Kak Nadia said it's not necessary to put her information, so
Oh,
I still keep changing information in introduction.
okay. So to Nadia, then we yes, Om.
Yeah, I just want a little bit advice. Maybe if you want to asking about the question to the what is called the talk or everything, maybe you can make one of paper. Maybe you can share it
Mm,
to others. What is the question want to asking to the what is called the bintang tamu? What is called? And maybe
the
yeah,
partner, right?
if yeah the partner if that person is shy to what is called to asking, maybe the moderator just asking by the paper that one. That is from me,
Ah,
Cynthia.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yes. It could be then, Om. Thank you so much for the advice. So yes. Okay. For today's meeting, I think we'll go with the slide that we have already prepared. And then since there is Jing information, I hope you could make it, sir, today and coming. And then Nadia will like introduce you. And then Nadia will like going all along during the session as the moderator. So the session will be going like around an hour. And then, yes, I hope for today's meeting it will be run smoothly for that. So, yes, I think that's pretty much it for today's community trusted because I'd like to more discuss regarding today's meeting. So, I think, yes, back to you, Rafik.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. Because we still have 6 minutes left before 2 o'clock. If any question regarding the community page, I think it's Jing the first to raise the hand. Any question, Jing?
Yes, thank you, Rafik. All right, I'm gonna just let's see. Could we bring up that latest graphic there on the funnel, please, Rafik, or Tendi, who I think has control of the screen. So let's go ahead and open up this funnel. All right, let's analyze this funnel a little bit. Let's go over to let's see. Let's go to Nadia. Nadia, tell me what you see in this funnel.
Um, we've gotten not much grow. Like we stuck in the contact list, therefore we'll
Right.
get not much response.
Okay, great.
In one meeting on partnerships. Yep.
Okay, good. Let's go over to Tendi. Tendi, what do you think is the next step then? We've identified there's some friction between layers A and layer B. What would you recommend to discover better what's going on there?
Yeah, I think what we need to discover is the messaging because we have the a lot of contact list, but why there is the response is slow. I think we need to change maybe our messaging or our what's our method to reach the partner to get more response from that like that. I think
Okay,
we can use the successful reach and apply it to the not successful rate.
okay, great. Do we know, Rafik, what the messaging that we're using currently is? Do we know what type of messaging that we're currently using?
You asking me, sir?
Yes, Rafik.
Yeah. I believe because I'm not really 100% on the community page.
Right.
I believe it's only email on WhatsApp. Sir.
Okay.
That
So do
that's
we know what the content of that message is, Rafik?
no, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Cynthia. Cynthia, what do you think is the best next step to help get the chapter together so that they can improve the messaging and clear the funnel of this block?
Okay, I think first is kind of like we could say identify it first what kind of message that we use to send to the partner, and then we could compile it on one paper, and then to like everyone see it easily. And
Mhm.
then from that, we could identify and then maybe improve about the content, the message itself. So in the future, the conversion rate from the contact list to the responded, it will increase.
Okay, let's go to Tendi. Tendi, does that sound like a good plan?
Yes, sir. I think we can document it, some of the successful message and then
Mhm.
some of the not successful message like that. So we can.
Okay, great. All right, Tendi, when should Cynthia come up with this new information and this new availability so that we can work on this and unblock this friction?
I think Cynthia can make it the container or the paper, and then each person can put it there. All the message, the messaging that success get back and then not like that.
Okay.
I think tomorrow.
And Tendi, how do we put a deadline to this? How would we make sure that this happens in a timely way?
I think we can set up the deadline on the Saturday.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Cynthia. Cynthia, is Saturday possible to get this done so that the chapter can work on it?
Yes, I think that's possible to give the result on Saturday.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. All right. That's how we solve the friction. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jing. I think it's Tandy is raised the hand. You have any question regarding the community page, Tandy?
Oh, all good. I think just ask on the comment as well, like how we speed up the progress, like that. I think we can use that method for speed up the progress.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Is I think it's 1 minute left before 2 o'clock. Thank you, everyone. If 1 minute, if any question regarding the community, maybe Maria and also yes, Tandy.
Yeah, I think after the meeting, I would like Sasha and David also send the feedback for the chairman today, yeah, to the Slack. Thank you, Om.
Okay, thank you. If not nothing else, I will enjoy the meeting. Any second of that? Kayak kayak chairman aja. Okay, any second. Okay, have a